Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today I'm going to be doing your mid-monthly for July 2023. Okay. Today I did it a little differently. Instead of pulling oracle messages, I pulled the tarot for the overall energy of July, and I'm glad I did because the tarot's just talks to me. So this is big. This is some major, let me just, before I even get into this, I'm gonna tell you this is some major energy here. And if I recall, I think that was kind of prevalent for the July reading, so maybe some of you may need to go back and look at the monthly, but this is some very transformative energy here. I feel like, and I'm not over exaggerating, but I feel like after this period or this shift that happens, and I think it may be because of certain planets going into retrograde, particularly Venus, I think is coming up on the 17th, but you won't be the same. And I'm going to say this, you won't be the same because you're not supposed to be. And you won't be the same because you're awakening to your surroundings, to the people around you, to the situations, to the treatment you've been receiving. And this is what you call expanding your consciousness. Okay. So I am going to show you the energy and then we're going to talk about it. So I pulled four cards here for the overall energy of mid-July, and the first card we have is the Judgment. So for the first card to be coming out for the Judgment, this is the card here that makes this reading the strongest, the heaviest, and even when you see the other three major arcanas, it really amplifies that this Judgment card is first. Okay. The Judgment card talks about a calling, an awakening, like literally expanding your consciousness. And I wrote some things down too, because as I was studying this card, and I got, this is calling you to rise up and embrace a higher level of consciousness for the service of your highest good. So what does that look like? Okay. This is like you, and if you can see here, these bodies or souls are being called up, calling. You're being called. It's kind of like this. It's like, it's almost like, when people say when you like woke people, when you wake up, you can't go back. That's this energy. I'm sorry if you hear speaking in the background. It's a dog. That's this energy. You have woken up to a particular version of yourself that cannot be pushed back down. You have to step into this version of yourself because it is calling you to rise up. So maybe you've learned something new. Maybe you've discovered something new about yourself. Maybe you've seen things that, maybe it's treatment. Like people have been treating you certain ways and you're realizing that you don't deserve that, and you're realizing this is part of self-love, work, recognizing your worth, right? And you can't go back. You can't ignore certain behaviors or things that you've seen, you've recognized, and you've learned. And so you kind of reach a fork in the road, across, where you either go down this road and you go this one. But the beauty in the Judgment card is that you're able to, it's not like literally a test that you can't pass, because you're going to use everything that you've learned from this point on out to make the decision about what path you want to go. And I'm going to say this, there's no right or wrong, but the only thing that I feel like will keep you from even expanding your consciousness even more is staying stuck in fear or the environment around you that may be pulling you down. And I say pulling you down like a weight, because sometimes when you're still surrounded by certain people who are still thinking one way and influencing you, and if you care what people think, this is kind of why a lot of people have that period of solitude or isolation when they're going through their spiritual awakenings, okay? Because you have to tap into you. It's not about anybody else but you, what you're learning. And sometimes that requires you to leave certain people behind, because you got to think of it as you are elevating. And some people are still weighed down from the things of this world, and that weighs you down like an anchor. And what are you going to do? Are you going to choose to stay down here, even though after you know all that you know, or are you going to continue to rise? And sometimes you elevate enough, you can help other people elevate, but you can't do it from down here where they're at. So I say this is very transformative because I feel that you, as an Aries, no matter where you're at in your life, no matter what the situation is, you've awakened to something, whether it's a relationship in your life, whether it's treatment, whether it's a job where you're not supposed to be somewhere anymore. Maybe you're a light worker and you realizing you can't work a 9 to 5 anymore. You have awakened to a situation and you can't go back. So you're being called to raise your consciousness to learn how to deal with this situation and for you to step into your higher self, your higher power. Okay. That was a lot. I just wanted to let you know because the judgment can be kind of confusing for a lot of people when it comes out in the tarot. We will always say that, it's something coming back up because it can be. Because think about it, your higher self, you've always been connected to that. So it's kind of like a remembering who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, who you are and whose you are. You're remembering your self-worth, something that you've always been born with, but maybe because of environmental issues, family issues, relationships, you've forgotten who you are. So that's why we say sometimes the judgment is like things coming back up or coming back around. It could be a situation, but I'm going to show you the rest of the cards here. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity, charity, wealth. This is abundance coming in for you, could even be blessings. This talks about you receiving what you've put out, okay? And this could be an energetic thing. This could be tangible. This could be money here, but you are finally about to receive what you deserve, okay? And this also talks about you giving parts of yourself, money, charity, things like that to bless other people. And again, that is going to be brought back to you as well. We have the Death card here. This is Scorpio energy as well. And this talks about endings, okay? Transformations, transitions, changes. Like this is why I say here with the Judgment coming out first, this is a situation where you're not going to be the same after this. Like literally something in your life has to end because it's necessary and because you deserve it. We have the Justice card here. So for the people who have been waiting for justice in a situation in your life, this type of justice with these cards here is showing that this is going to be life changing for you. Okay. For the justice to be coming out upright, it's positive, or whatever. For some of you, whatever you've put out, you're going to get back. Okay. So I'll let you be the judge of whether it's positive or not. But whatever you've put out, you're going to get back. Okay. And a lot of you, I feel like it could be monetary, but it could be life changing monetary, right? But I feel like it's bigger than that. And some people are like, well, what's bigger than monetary? But again, just go with me here. I feel like this is going to be something that is going to, let's say it is monetary. It's not just you receiving a check. This is kind of like you waking up to certain codes and manifestation techniques and abilities here, that powers that you didn't even know you had. Or maybe you had and you weren't even able to use because of the certain people around you. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't even wake up to your own abundance or your own wealth because of who's surrounding you and who's holding you back. So this is a very liberating energy. It's very life changing. And I mean, even at the simplest form, you could be recognizing that you don't deserve certain treatment from somebody. And that is what's going to allow new treatment to come towards you. Good treatment, positive treatment. So let's take a look here. I'm going to clarify these before we pull any oracle messages. Couldn't think of the word. Let's see here. Holy Spirit, angels, the message here for the Aries collective. Let's clarify these 4 cards for Aries and see what this is talking about. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, Queen of Pentacles. So tell us about the Judgment card here for Aries, the Aries collective. So view it as money. All right. It's like you're getting the cheat codes here, but it's not really the cheat code. It's just like, let me tell you this. We're all down here trying to figure out how to manifest, right? We see all these channels, these YouTube channels about how to manifest, how to create wealth, there's already like how to do it is already written in the Akashic records. This is all knowledge that honestly we all have at our deepest core. We all know how to manifest. Okay, it's like a remembering, and that's what the Judgment card is. Like we are waking up, you're raising your consciousness so those downloads can come to you. Okay, you got to think of it like that. Like, when people always say, I don't know how to manifest, I don't know, you really do. It really is already hardwired inside of you, but you have to kind of get all that muck and gunk away so you can remember. That's all we're doing here on this earth, is remembering who we are, right? Okay, we've already existed. You're remembering who you are. And so we have the 10 of Pentacles here on the Judgment. Yeah, I told you this could be life changing for somebody. Tell us about the 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, success and forward movement. Okay, overcoming a situation. 9 of Cups. Tell us about the Death card. We have the Page of Cups. Some of you could be getting an apology that's going to change everything as well, or somebody could be reaching out and like a message here that you didn't think that was going to happen. Could also be a new beginning and a new relationship coming in that is very transformative, but it comes in because you've changed. You've awakening to who you are and what you deserve. Tell us about the Justice. And we have the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So that's interesting because I clarified earlier and the Ace of Cups came out for the Justice, but it is here at the bottom of the deck. So this is talking about you letting go of something. Okay. You have to let go of something here so you can receive what you truly deserve. Some of you may be stuck in a situation where you're still hurting about a lover or hurting about a loss, hurting about something that did not work out. And the Justice here is saying, we don't care anything about that. We're just trying to give you what you deserve, right? There is no judgment. It's pretty much black and white. We're doing it. The universe is giving you something from an unbiased opinion. You know, it's not even really in karma in the sense of someone's getting punished, somebody's not getting punished. It's just saying here with the Justice here and the 5 of Cups, we're trying to give you what you deserve, but you're focused on a loss or sadness or something here. And you see here with the Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for some of you here, this energy here is coming through for you to kind of wake up to a situation so you can receive what is necessary for you to go on your next level. Okay, some of you are choosing not to acknowledge or wake up to certain things of relationships. And when the Judgment card comes out, and I know it says not, there's no right or wrong way when you pick the fork in the road, but I will tell you this, one of those ways will lead you back. Okay, kind of will lead you back to the same situation again. It's like you hear that saying is, if you don't learn your lesson, then you're going to repeat it. Okay, it may be a different form, different body, different person. So it's all on you if you're willing to wake up and answer the calling, or if you're not willing to answer the calling, if you're not ready to do the work, then it may lead you back to a certain situation where you have to repeat. And sometimes that may hurt. Sometimes it may hurt. Okay, you know how that is. Tell me about the Justice here. So that's interesting. Yeah, the Death card again. So you got the Death card next to the Justice, and the Death card is clarifying the Justice here with the 5 of Cups here. So really trying to change a situation and transform you through some pain that happens. The 2 of Wands here, so you can choose a new direction. So you can choose a new path. Um, yep, and the Ace of Swords, so you can have a new beginning. So look, some of you, this may be a situation where you really have to let go of something that is hurting you, and it may hurt in the process, but it's doing it to purify you, to help you move through a transition. Okay, it's calling you to wake up to a situation. Okay. Now, with this Judgment and the 10 of Pentacles here, there's a decision here, either around business, a money move here, a marriage here, a relationship, a long-term commitment, or you're waking up to hear your own potential and how to create wealth and abundance for yourself. And I'm seeing that also with the 6 of Pentacles and the Chariot here. It's kind of like now the momentum is moving. You're going to receive all of that energy that you've put out previously. You're going to be getting it back, and it's going to be pushing you forward, okay, in a very successful way. Tell us about the Death card here with the Page of Cups. Tell us about the Death. Yeah, okay. So we have the Fool card. A new beginning here. This is receiving intuitive guidance here on knowing which direction to go. And it's coming through as an emotion, a feeling here. This message here. This could be from a person. It could be a feeling here that you're receiving from a new person entering your life here that is helping you transition and move on from something. Tell us about the 10 of Pentacles with the Judgment. Ten of Swords. Yeah, some of you, this could be changing your financial situation forever. Tell me about the Judgment. Yep, the Four of Wands. Some of you, it's an ending of a relationship. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Some of you, a marriage, a long-term commitment, a relationship that you know that it's been time to get out of. It's only been producing hurt and pain. And once you end this relationship or end this marriage or this live-in situation, you're going to be so much more happier and more stable here with the Four of Wands. Okay, we got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands here clarifying the Judgment. So you're waking up to something, but this waking up to it, this calling here, this realizing of something is over or ended. This could be, even if it's not a relationship, this is a whole chapter in your life of pain, hurt, betrayal, things like that that are ending and it's over. And you're realizing, hey, this is why I was in this situation. This is why I attracted these type of people. This is why I kept having these type of relationships. And in you realizing that with this Judgment energy, it's going to bring you in a lot more happiness and stability here, and maybe even able to have healthier relationships, because I'm seeing something here change within your emotions and your feelings and the people that you attract now. Tell us about the Fool. Yep, the Ace of Cups. See, it's literally going to change the people that you attract, okay? The Death card here, this is all clarifying the Death card. So it's like the end to the old and new, and it's birth to the new, okay? With the Ace of Cups, the Fool here, and the Page of Cups, is because you're following that inner guidance system here. You're taking a leap of faith and saying, I want something different. I want something better for my life. I have to learn from my mistakes. I have to learn from the path that I took previously, and I want change. Some of you, you're going to have to get out of, so I'm going to say this.